Okay, so she just pulled her car in, getting ready to put the lip on, but she just told me she wants to try and do it herself. So we're gonna give her the opportunity to do it herself. So that being said, Mike has new wheel bearings for his car. They're just bolt-in ones, shouldn't be that difficult. We'll jack up the rear end of this and then change the rear wheel bearings. I'll show you the play on this. It's really, really bad. He was having issues driving it on the freeway and we thought it might be bushings, but I'm gonna show you why in just a second. Okay, like I said, I started taking off the wheel, but you can see there's still 2 on there. What, you fixed it? No. Oh wait, hold on.
E-brake.
E-brake's on. Hold on, let's take this off properly. Look at this.
Oh, damn.
Bro, that wheel could have fallen off on the freeway.
Nigga.
Let's see if the other side's that bad. Is the other side that bad?
All right.
I mean, it'll give you a false feeling like a bad bushing, but that's a wheel bearing, and all of these are tight. These are not loose at all. So the fact that it's moving that much. Hey, look it. Feel this one. It's just as bad. Man.
So y'all been like, when you gonna drive the car? When you gonna let Nina drive the car? Give her her car, bro.
All right, we managed to get one of the bolts off. This shit is really rusted on here. So we were able to get that one off. However, we used a jack handle, extension on this bar, extension on here. We blew apart this 1/2 inch. We blew apart this like 3-inch extension. This thing will not come off. It's on here like 500 foot-pounds. Man, rust off, anything.
I literally put the torque wrench to 200 to see if we could get it to tighten, to try to loosen it. 200 foot-pounds didn't even fucking twist it.
Yeah, so this is our next adventure, trying to figure out how to get this off so we can actually change these wheel bearings. Mike was saying it's probably the reason why they've never changed it, and that's why they're so bad. So it'll be good to have these changed, and it'll probably feel like a brand new car. All right, I got the wheel bearing out, cleaned up the sides here, kind of greased this. Here's the new wheel bearing. Literally, when I was unbolting it, it fell apart. This wheel could have came off. It's the worst wheel bearing I've ever seen. It just doesn't do anything anymore. So we're gonna put the new one in and then attempt to hit the other side and see how many more tools we break doing it. Hill's even closer. All right, we got the wheel on and you can see now there's no play at all. It's gonna be a lot better. Now we just have to tackle the other side and see, but yeah, this part just completely came apart. I think the only thing that was holding his wheel on was his brakes. So this other one's been sitting in this like rust penetrant, so let's try and break this off.
Or break another tool.
Yep, that's what I'm expecting. Okay, we got the nut off. It took both me and Mike struggling. You can see in his vlog, on my vlog, we were just working. It wasn't really going that well. We were having to use this long jack handle and pull up literally to get every single thread. You can see on the threads here, it's like stripped, broken, beat up. It was on like 9 million foot-pounds. So we struggled hard on this one, but we finally got it off. And we also found out that the inside boots are bad. You can see there's a whole bunch of stuff all over the subframe. It's leaking bad right here. So with these being stripped, we're just gonna replace everything. This will give me a good chance of being able to pull the wheel bearing out very easily because I have to take the axle out anyway. So Mike had to run to Vacaville to go get the axle there. This one, along with the other one, you can see pulled out from this side. So literally the brakes were the only thing holding the back wheel bearings together. So pretty scary, but at least we know that we're fixing the issue. It's gonna feel a million times better. So I'm just waiting on Mike to get back with the axle, and then we'll change this out and hopefully have it back together. Maybe even have him do a test drive or something like that so we can see how it feels. Okay, now we have the other wheel bearing in. We got an aftermarket one, and unfortunately this nut size is different than the one that came with the new axle. So Mike's going to get either a socket or a different axle nut for it. And then I've been also doing this. She's wanting to do the lip herself, so I've actually just been supervising, but she's doing good. She has one of them up As I told you guys before, I have the self tappers that I tried in mine, this little bag that came with it, and it was pure crap. It didn't work, that fell out, so I improvised and got some washers, got some nuts and bolts, got some lock washers, and so now she's putting it in. So this pretty much with a washer underneath goes through, then we put a washer on top with a lock washer and a nut. There's 15 of them that's going to be holding, very attractive, babe. There's 15 of them that's going to be holding the lip on, so it will probably be the strongest part of the car. But yeah, so she's putting that together, waiting on Mike, kind of give you guys a walk around. That guy is still taking cars out of here, so we might get a hoon session in, and I kind of want to do that. So I don't know if the owner's cool with it, but whatever. Also wanted to show you Julian's car. We got it pushed back here, everything's taken out. We're changing the stuff over on the motor like you saw me doing earlier, and then I'll be putting this back in. I have to clean. Oh my God, leave it to Julian to put sup in the dirt. I'm gonna clean that off, Julian. That looks like crap. Anyway, yeah, so continued day. You see it's a full day here. This is pretty much how every day goes, but I know I really haven't showed you, besides a single project that we're doing, pretty much what a day at the shop looks like. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and yeah, we're gonna keep on moving. All right, so currently we are adjusting the height on the front of this. Hopefully Mike's gonna be able to drive this, but we have one of the other customers here that had the blown engine in the Infiniti that I changed. I think I changed it about, I don't know, maybe a month ago. The car got in an accident. Actually, I swapped the motor over and we put it in this blue one. So he's here, we're gonna change the battery. I think he has a slave cylinder issue, and then yeah, there it is. So we're gonna change this out and hopefully he'll be able to drive this home. So this was just a shell. We got this actually from a boy, I don't know if you guys follow on Instagram, RX7 Mike, but he had this. So now it's all put together, car runs good. And yeah, so hopefully we're getting this out of here today. All right, you can see it's dark out here. We're not able to move this car. We changed the slave cylinder on it, but it still isn't engaging. I think there might be a problem with the pedal itself. I know it's really dark, hard to see, but up there, I think the return spring on there, I think there's something broke. It's not returning. So when you push the pedal in, it stays down like that. See how far away from it is from there? So I have to like pull it back to make it right. That being said, it's also not engaging when we put the clutch in and try to put it in gear while the engine's running. It shifts in the gear just fine with the engine off, but it doesn't do anything when it's running. You can't force it into gear. It doesn't put the clutch in far enough. So that's our first hurdle. And so now we're trying to figure out what to do with that. So that E85. And just like that, today's done. Now you've kind of seen exactly what it takes. Well, not what it takes, but this is a typical day at the shop. It's like go, 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 customer now, Mike now. Okay, sorry for that glitch. It said SD card full. I had to go in, I had to get rid of some stuff. But like I was saying, it's always something. There's always someone showing up. There's always things going on. And to be honest, I love it. It's a little exhausting, but I really love it. And I wanted to be able to show you guys firsthand kind of what's going on, what I work on a day-to-day, and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm thinking that this is probably the second part because I know it was a long video, but I hope you watched all the way through both of them. I know you guys know that I grind. I appreciate you recognizing the grind and staying through and supporting me and supporting Mike and supporting our shop and supporting everything that we do, and y'all are the best. Anyway, so if you guys liked the content today, let me know what you thought about it. Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends. If not, and you still are watching my videos, it's all love. I appreciate you guys so much. Take care. See you in the next video. Peace.